Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm Steph Barron, owner of LadyLux Hair Salon and ladylux.co.uk, and today I have got another little hair video for you. Today it's going to be a 90s roller flicky blow dry. I absolutely love these blow dries. You get so much volume and your hair lasts for days. So I have been growing my hair. As you can see, it is so much longer than it was in some of my previous videos. I know I haven't been on here much, but one of my New Year goals is to make a lot more content on here and make a lot more videos for you because I get asked so many questions. So please feel free to like and subscribe this video, and please follow me on Instagram for more hair tips. So first of all, in this hair video, I am going to start off by washing my hair, giving it a good scrub. I'm then going to be conditioning. I'm then going to be towel drying it. I am going to be applying some products, which is mostly just for keeping the condition of my hair, which I will be adding some videos in of all the products I'm using to get my hair growing. But usually I would have used like a volumizing product, but I don't actually have any with me today, so it is just going to be a hydrating product. But we're going to be able to still get the volume with the hairdryer and the rollers and stuff. So the process of what we're going to use first, we're going to dry off my hair sort of 80%, and then going to use wet brush for brushing through. We're then going to need a round roller brush for creating volume, and you're then going to need some sort of tong and some sort of rollers to create this look. So let's get started. So I am back and I have washed my hair and I've conditioned it. So what I always like to do is leave my hair to sit in my towel for maybe 5-10 minutes, and that's just so that all the water that's in it will be absorbed into the towel, and it'll be so much quicker and easier for you to style your hair. So I've obviously had that sitting in for quite a little while. I'm just going to sort of squeeze it and towel dry it off. This just speeds up your drying time, and yeah, just I'm actually really lazy when it comes to my hair, so I like to I want it to take as little as possible for me to do my hair. So yeah, leaving my hair in the towel just makes it a lot easier for styling and things. So I'm now going to take my LadyLux wet brush, and I'm just going to start by brushing the ends and making my way up to the root. I'm then just going to be brushing my hair in the parting that I want to wear my hair. I am probably just going to wear it in a middle or just an off middle parting, because that's where my parting falls. Perfect. So now I am just going to plug the dryer in, and I'm just going to dry it a little bit more. So I'm basically just going to be blasting it off, and then I'm going to be taking my round brush and doing it section by section where we can create the maximum amount of volume, and we can add the rollers in with the tongs at the end. Now that I have dried it like 80%, I am just going to use a clip to clip the top section up so that I can just add some volume in at the root. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using my round brush, which this is just a Denman one, and I'm going to be drying the hair upwards and just smoothing it around just so that I can create more of a bevel. I'm not going to be paying too much attention because it isn't just a full blow dry. We are going to be doing a lot of the curl with the tongs, but this is just to be able to get the volume in at the root. Now this is the time I would say apply some of your volumizing lotion or mousse or serum, but I don't actually have any, so I am just going to be going without any. And we can see already that just from a couple of dries, that is already sitting with more volume, and it is sitting, so this is the other side, it's already sitting more up. So I'm just going to be making my way through my hair section by section, creating volume in at the root. A good little tip is to always turn your dryer off and let it cool down for a couple of seconds before you take it out the brush, because this is where it's going to be cooling and where it's going to be setting. And look, you can already see that we've got loads of volume forming in here. So I'm just going to be making my way up section by section and creating as much volume as we possibly can at the root. So now I'm going to be moving on to the top section of my hair, which is the back area and the parting area. So I am going to be blow drying my hair directly up so that I can create as much volume at the root as possible. I am still winding the ends in and holding it for a few seconds just to let the curls set. But this is obviously the way that we create the most volume at the top of our hair. Now, if you're not used to doing a round brush blow dry on your hair, this can be a bit of a difficult task to get used to. It can also be a bit painful on your arms and your hand, rolling the brush up and down, but trust me, you do get used to it, and it is so worth all the workout of the arms to achieve the volume that you get. So I'm now just going to be moving on to my next section, which is just the section before, well, in front of the very back section. So I'm just going to be making my way down my parting again, drying the roots directly up and rolling the brush down so that I can create a round bouncy bevel. And I'm holding the brush in place just for a few seconds so that the heat can set and the curl can fully set. So once I have done that section, again, I'm just going to be taking my next section, which is directly in front of the previous section, along my parting. It's kind of like in a Mohican, the way that you work, just section by section. But yeah, again, just using the same technique. I'm then going to be moving on to my front section, which is my hairline and my bangs. I want to blow dry away from my face so that I can create as much volume at the hairline and at the front, so that I can have as much body and bounce. And then obviously curling the brush up and curling it down so that we can create the round bevel and so that it will sit really nice. You do have to do this several times to make sure that the hair is fully dry and that you have a really nice bounce and a really nice curl to the front piece. Obviously, this is my hair after we have dried. It looks fab, it looks really flicky and 90s and blow dry, just with the round brush and the hairdryer. But I want to add much more of a curl and I want it to last that little bit longer. So yes, you can do this look up to here just with the round brush and without the tong, but you'll be able to see the final look once I use the tong and the rollers. Right, so basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn on my GHD curling tong, and I'm going to get my rollers together. So oh, I need some Kirby grips as well for these. Now, I'm not going to be keeping these in for ages. I'm only going to be keeping these in for maybe 5 minutes just to set the curls, because the rollers will be applying the heat to create the curls. So yeah, I don't need to keep the rollers in for ages. If you are just using rollers on their own, you will have to keep them in for a long time in order to get the curl and to get the bounce. But because we've got the majority of the volume with the dry-in, it is mostly just the curl with the tong and with the roller. So what I'm going to start off by doing is just taking the bottom section of my hair and clipping that up like I did before, splitting it into two. Then I am going to use my tong, slide it into the hair, get the end and roll it up, hold for a couple of seconds and then let go. I am then just going to take my roller and pin it into my hair. I'm just going to get a Kirby grip just now, but I'm then just going to do it all through my hair. It doesn't need long to be in the hair. I am just wanting to sort of create a little bit more of a curl. So I'm now just going to be finishing up on my final sections. I am using the tong just for a few seconds to just give the hair a little bit of a curl and have a little bit of the heat applied, and then rolling the roller from the very end of the hair right down to my hairline, just so that we can create as much volume as possible. So I need to get a little Kirby grip to Kirby the top one in, but all these foam ones have stayed. So I'm just going to be leaving this to set for 5-10 minutes, and then we'll take it out and we'll see the results. So that is me had these rollers in for about 10 minutes, and now I am going to take them out. I have just put my light on just because it is getting a little bit darker now. I'm actually loving the fact that it is getting lighter already, so I can't wait for it to be the summer. So I'm just going to take these out, and we're going to have so much volume and so much bounce because of the tongs. This is just like a quick little way to sort of create the bounce and flicky curls in super quick time, because I know obviously leaving rollers in for a lengthy time, they take a while to set. Oh, this one's got the curvy, I forgot about this one. So this is my 90s flicky blow dry hair. Oh my god, how amazing does it look? It's just one of those ones, even though I blow dried it in the middle part in, I don't tend to wear it in the middle part in. It just tends to be one of those ones that gets flicked around, and I absolutely love the results. Because we have used the tong and the heat, these curls and the bounce just last so much longer, and you get so much longer out of the blow dry. So I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Please like and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me, as I am now hoping to grow my channel over the next year. So please stay tuned for more hair videos, and feel free to ask me any questions down below, or follow me on Instagram, which is LadyLux Hair X. That's my hair page, and my personal page is STEPH BARRON X.